Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. So as revealed early in June, the 4 DLC characters coming to Street Fighter 6 this year will be Sagat, C. Viper, Ingrid, and Alex, not in that order. Because C. Viper and Ingrid have not been playable in a video game in over a decade, I decided to make a couple moveset showcases showing newcomers to the Street Fighter series, or people who have not played Street Fighter 4, what C. Viper is capable of. This is the 5th installment of Moveset Showcase, aka What Do They Even Do? And if you like these types of videos, leave a like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's begin. So C. Viper is a very executionally demanding character in Street Fighter 4. You had very easy characters to play like Ryu Ken, obviously. But C. Viper was on a completely different level. Before we move on to her specials, she had 2 defining gimmicks to her kit. Number 1 is her super jump. So she has a normal jump, and then if you press down before up, she can jump even higher using the rocket boots. Not only can you jump higher, but you can jump even farther too. And your air special can help you carry that momentum forward. Or stall it completely just to mix your opponent left-right. Her other defining trait is feint. So being a part mom, part secret spy with red hair is not her only similarity to an SNK character, because she also has SNK mechanics. 2 of her specials allow you to feint them on startup. That means you enter the animation as if you're about to do it, and then you say never mind. In addition, the Omega iteration of the character has a break as well. Now, the difference between a feint and a break is a feint allows you to cancel the attack altogether, whereas a break only lets you do the first hit of an attack, because the second hit is a combo ender. And by canceling the combo ender, you can keep the combo going. More on that later. So when you factor rocket jumping, feint canceling, and break canceling, she can be too much for beginners, and so she is a favorite for combo specialists. Now for her special moves. Corsical back punch is Thunder Knuckle. This is one of C. Viper's 2 feint cancel special moves. In combos, you can string 2 attacks together using feint canceling when these 2 attacks don't naturally link into each other otherwise. It has a lot of applications in both combos and block pressure. But what about the attack itself? It's a forward dashing punch that links well into medium punch combos. In addition to combos, both light and medium are safe on block. The heavy version is an uppercut, so it can be used to catch airborne opponents. In addition to being able to catch airborne opponents, this is her invincible reversal. However, because of how Street Fighter 6 treats invincible attacks, they may either remove all invincibility entirely and make it like a combo juggle tool of some kind, or give it an anti-air property. Because of how Street Fighter 6 works, this may not have any invincibility at all. The EX version induces a crumple on hit. And if you hit them early enough, normal attacks make the opponent flinch instead of knocking them down. In addition, in a 3-frame game like Street Fighter 4, this move is -5 on block. However, C. Viper is spaced in a way that the opponent cannot reach her with light attacks. I tested Elena's crouch light jab, and it still does not reach. So it's important to mention that the distance between C. Viper and the opponent is created by C. Viper herself. So if this move is used in the corner, then you're fucked. Shoryuken and punch is seismic charge, a ground punch that creates a shockwaves at 3 different spots. This move is blocked low. This move is -18 on block, except for EX, which is -5. However, on block safety doesn't really matter, because this move has a very unique property. On hit or block, you can cancel this with super jump. This means that if the opponent blocks this point blank, the light version point blank, you can literally escape. Or cross them up. which allows you to go for super jump, cancel seismic charges into cross up 50-50s. Because this move hits from multiple ranges, this means that she can threaten to jump cancel this from any range. Like I said before, you can super jump cancel this on hit or block. If you hit this, it's a launcher. But it does not cancel on whiff. However, if your opponent tries to jump this, you can feint it and then anti-air them afterwards. And her last special move in the Ultra version is Burning Kick. The meterless version is used for pressure and air combos, using the meterless version after launching the opponent with Seismic Charge. And the EX version is purely used for combos. The flip right before the kick has an added multi-hit hitbox, just like Akuma's Demon Flip in SF5. However, because it's only used in combos, its on-block safety is way worse than the meterless versions. And again, when you're airborne, you can use the different weighted versions of Burning Kick to mix up your opponent and make him guess left or right. With the light version killing your momentum entirely, with medium and heavy maintaining the momentum of your jump, with the heavy version specifically moving you forward a little bit. Now earlier I mentioned that heavy Thunder Knuckle would not have invincibility in Street Fighter 6. And the reason why is this. In the Omega experimental version of Street Fighter 4, the Omega patch, Capcom experimented with giving Sea Viper a dedicated move for anti-airing. The animation is taken from her super. So here's light, here's medium, and here's heavy. Now at the beginning of the video, I said that Sea Viper had both feints and breaks. This move is breakable. So on the standard version, Shoryuken and kick, Sea Viper will automatically do a knockdown kick after the flip kick. However, if you press 2 kicks before the knockdown kick even happens, you will enter a feint animation similar to your other 2 special moves, allowing you to do other stuff, like EX Burning Kick, or your Ultra 2, your Dive Kick Super. You can only break cancel the EX version. However, because of Street Fighter 6 invincibility rules, you're gonna switch this around. The way I see it, the EX version will not be break cancelable at all, and it's literally just a DP. And neither does the light version, since it would be the fastest anti-air. However, you'll be able to break medium and heavy versions since they're slower. Now for your supers. I want to talk about what could be her Super Art 2, because Super Art 2s are typically a character's either character defining or gimmicky super, while level 1s and level 3s either do damage or are a combo ender, and they aren't that special in my opinion. The best contender for a level 2 super is her Dive Kick Super. It doesn't matter what context you land this in, you'll always get the cinematic connect, unlike something like Cammy's level 2 Dive Kick Super. So you can land this raw, from launching them with Seismo, or from the Omega exclusive Flip Kick Super, the EX version into feint and then you do level 2 like I showed you. Because there's a lot of launching the opponent, and a lot of super jump canceling in Sea Viper's moveset, I figured it made a lot of sense to make this her level 2 super. Her other supers are Super Combo and Ultra Combo 1, which can 100% go either way as either level 1 or level 3. You decide in the comments. Just note that the entire animation on Ultra Combo 1 will play out on Whiff. The opponent will have the opportunity to stock up on a bunch of mechanics and still go for the strongest training mode punish they can go for. I held up the entire time after that whiff, by the way. So that's it for Z Viper. Very fun character, but also very executionally demanding. There is one thing about Z Viper's kit that I did not mention in this entire video, and that is her ability to chain together special moves on hit or block. On hit or block, you can cancel Seismo into super jump. Well, one thing that is tech, but it's incredibly executionally demanding, is that you can land Seismo on block or hit, then input super jump, and then during the pre-jump frames or jump squat of your super jump, input another special move. Modern games typically reduce the amount of execution needed to do stuff. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you think of Z Viper. I am not a super execution heavy guy, so if you want to see all of what I've talked about in this video in practice, I recommend you look up some of the Z Viper combos on YouTube by people who are way more execution heavy than I am. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.